action to all personnel. Void storm is
Hello everyone. Welcome to an updated bunny build. We're going to go ahead and get started with the Descendant modules. And we're still using electric condense because when it comes down to damage, that's just top, man. This one here obviously is one of those, it's dealer's choice. All right, we want our cooldown mods, at least a 2, MP conversion, nimble fingers. We're getting the electric amplification and singular amplification. Not using any crit whatsoever. We're also going to add singular specialist and singular master. We're doing as much damage as humanly possible with her lightning emission. So that's what we're going for right there. You know, strong mentality, that's for your skill cost because you're going to need it. All right, MP collector to keep her MP up. Skill expansion to get that lightning emission as far out as possible. Also let amplification control to get it out there as well. All right, next we're going to go over the reactor. I just went for as much power as possible. Electric and singular both. That way you got the maximum amount of 33,000 on her singulars. Classic Slayer set, of course. Gun we're using, basically this is just to keep her as fast as possible. It's a Peacemaker I've already had built with 3 sprint speed cores. The build for it doesn't matter. And if you notice, it gets her sprint speed at 1264. Now she maxes out at 1600 while she's using her 2 ability to sprint to go even faster. So this is completely as max as it'll go. So you're good to go there. All right. For the inversions, right here, just to get a little bit even less skill cost so you can keep your running as long as possible without running out of MP. Right here, obviously need more MP, keeping it up there. This is to keep her alive because it doesn't have a whole lot of health in this build. All right, arcade tuning wise, pretty basic skill power build. Going over here, getting the gold skill power, getting the cooldown. Going up here, we're going to use electric cohesion as a mutant cell. A little bit of health here, MP recovery. All right, and that seems to be it, except for the fact that we were using the MP dog. Obviously, it doesn't help that much, but any little bit helps to keep your MP going. Everyone have a nice day.